Yeah, we fly with realistic fuel.
Just so
But
we
we
can laugh. Just so we can
yeah,
laugh at dragons when he runs out of fuel.
yeah. We
Not
don't necessarily. We
anything I
usually
wouldn't have
start with
known.
like 75% or something like that. That usually covers the majority of the trip.
Just making sure.
Yep.
Hey, dragons! How the hell did you get back from Antarctica?
That what?
How did you get back from Antarctica? Surely you'd have run out of fuel after an hour.
Right.
No.
Womp womp. All right.
I'm just going to quickly change up fuel.
Let's see here.
Oh, crap. I'm gonna have to put new capacitors on my CRT to monitor.
Oh no.
How much fuel do you recommend?
75%.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, it's dependent on the aircraft, but most of us just either fill it up or run 75%.
75.
That should be more than enough.
Color on the monitor keeps jumping a little bit, and I think it's not down to drivers. Well, I'm running Windows 11, so it could be anything.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I gotta load back in again.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you just materialized. I saw you.
Yeah, I know. I don't know what the heck going on here.
What happened?
Not really sure. I ended up. I didn't have the flight plan, and then it. I don't know. Whatever.
Well, the default G3X is kind of wonky anyway. You really
Yeah.
should get the mod and the NXI on Marketplace.
Yeah, well, even the working title G3X, there's just an issue right now with loading flight plans. So if you load in to the airfield and it doesn't display your flight plan, it's
Yeah.
still loaded. You can go like into menu and look for active flight plan. It just doesn't have that first waypoint, so sometimes you got to click on the first waypoint and click activate leg to waypoint for it to show up.
I I had to delete a time vert
No.
to get it to show up on mine.
The other thing is I pulled up my
Okay,
PMS
now
50 and it loaded right away. Like it loaded in,
Mine-
so
Mine GTN 750, whenever I click on like the toolbar thing, it just goes a black screen. Like just a pop up with a black screen.
it takes a minute for it to load. It doesn't load right away, so you'll probably get like a little black screen, and then it takes a bit.
It never loaded. I loaded up
Oh,
with a
really?
317 and I had it open for like 20 minutes. Just was black the whole time.
And if you close it and reopen it, does it
Yeah.
load or?
Nope, it just
Weird.
stays black. Forever and ever.
Could not get a flight plan to load in the
I reinstalled it even.
in the navigator. I'll be flying with little nav map.
Fair enough.
Never fails.
Always
Mother-
something.
Mother Goose, well, Rocket, he's having problems with voice, so
Oh.
he suggests one of us just take over and just get the flight
Or
going
it just
if
wants to.
everyone's loaded.
Now it just wants to work, I guess.
Laryngitis?
Do we get everybody on the field ready to go?
Yep.
Yep.
Looks like it.
Yes.
All right,
Ready.
gentlemen, let's hit it.
How do you move this 750 panel now?
There is a little arrow top left, and if you hover over it, you can sort of click on it and then click and hold and drag,
Okay,
if that makes sense.
sure.
It's beautiful.
Feels good to be back in the air after a week.
Oh, yeah.
And in a country that maybe has a little bit more interesting terrain.
Yep.
Yeah.
Not that South America was bad by any means, but I'm ready for something a little less high desert.
Admit it, you're looking for
This should be
hobbits.
more interesting, I think.
Yeah. Well, I'm running the Orbix mesh for New Zealand, so we'll see how that.
It's a long, I have my flight plan. Oh well.
Doesn't actually change any of the textures, but we will see. Looks like everybody's up off the ground. That's good. What is this light? Oh, that's interior lights. Forgot. Oh,
A
forgot
nice turnout this morning.
that. Yeah, got a good little group here. Let's see. And let's see. It looks like Avro is our newest member, so welcome.
Welcome aboard.
Hey, Avro.
Hey there.
Well, so this may be a clue, but it looks like the first waypoint goes to a place called Rocket. What is this?
Oh, is that what that is? Okay.
Launcher?
Rocket quality used furniture, secondhand store.
No.
Okay. Passing over this nice little park here and spinning her back around. Jeez. All right. So they still got.
We're going the wrong direction, gentlemen.
Well, the waypoint. It says the waypoint goes out here to
Yep.
some
There's
point.
waypoint 1, and then it turns around, and waypoint 2 is 180 degrees behind us.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's fine.
We're just getting a feel.
Who planned this route?
Hmm.
Maybe.
It's
Curious,
the
sir.
guy
I'm
with the-
curious, sir.
We're just taking a nice little cruise over downtown. What city is this?
Church.
Christchurch.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Didn't they have an earthquake here a few years back?
Oh, they had a bad one, yeah. A few years back.
Nice little bay out there. All right. Swinging her back around. Here we go.
All right, guys, with you.
Welcome back,
Oh,
Husky.
cool.
Hey,
I'm in the Fox 2 because I never changed it from last night.
Well, we're coming back at you, so yeah, just hold fire. We're going to fly straight over the top of you.
Okay. I got
missed
stuck on the
anything?
runway there. My mother phoned. Couldn't get her to shut up.
Communications interference.
Tell me about it.
Communications disruption can only mean one thing.
That's right.
Invasion. Do.
If anyone else is at this airfield, they're going to be very confused when they saw a group of bush planes take off and then decide to turn around straight back.
Every once in a while we'll see a random simmer, but for the most part it's usually just us.
They don't know what they're missing.
Right.
Yeah, got some good numbers here today.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nice turnout. Reminds me of the good old days in Alaska.
Yeah. 25 people turning out.
Oh, it's funny you should mention that. Breakfast is almost served. Smoked salmon, lox. Oh no, lox.
No,
cream cheese and
stop,
bagels.
AK, stop.
Just stop. Just stop.
Guns.
I have bacons.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, the price of
America is
bacon's out of
better.
control up here, so we had to move on to something else.
Lupin.
Rocket mode.
Yeah.
Guns.
I can't tell if these clouds are gonna get to us in the mountains or if they're just high enough.
They seem like they're scraping the top from there.
We'll see.
Oh, let's buzz the tower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Switching to guns.
There's a happy thought.
Negative Ghost Rider. The pattern is full.
Don't pick up your coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it doesn't have the same effect even with the gravel.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dark's gonna try it anyways.
Yep. It's like there's some missing highway information or something down here. These cars are just driving across fields.
Uh-oh.
Well, the flight from South America to New Zealand, there was some excellent screenshots of the C-17. That looked like you guys had a lot of fun.
Yeah. It's a good 6 hours spent. Well, it was more like 12 hours when all was said and done, but still gotta fly it from one end of New Zealand to the other. That should take about 2 minutes.
Right.
Yeah, it was a long way.
Hey, making out,
Yeah.
Hardcat. Don't see you in the air.
What?
So he's on mute and no headphones at the moment.
Okay, he must be starting from scratch.
Yeah.
Almost like dirt bike trails or something down here.
Yeah, I was trying to kind
Yeah.
of figure that out myself. Like they got some.
That sounds going really weird.
Almost looks like they clear cut that area right there, like they logged it out.
Oh, finally the sun's going on the cloud. Oh. I have the sun just glaring in my right eye at the minute.
Luck's taking the longest possible route to the next waypoint.
It's a nice fields though. It's a
Got enough
different
gas.
view. Yeah, I filled it all the way up, so.
Back off the throttle a little
Oh,
bit
look,
here.
there's some friends coming in now.
I do love following a banana support because I don't have a kit fox.
Yeah, the Kit Fox. I was torn between doing the NX or the Kit Fox, but I really enjoy the visibility on the Kit Fox. So
I really want to get the kit fox just because I like the customizability of fox too.
yeah, no, it's a really nice add-on.
Makes everybody's playing feel a bit more unique to themselves.
Just don't confuse it with the one on the marketplace
Yeah,
that
no,
came
no,
out.
No, definitely don't.
Dark Wolf's inverted.
Yes.
Why?
There
Because he
you
was
do it for the rest of
inverted.
the flight.
Because he can.
Well, yeah, I guess that's valid.
Also trimmed for almost level flight at the moment.
Level flight's underrated, overrated.
That's right.
Inverted level flight.
I like a missing aileron. You know, I don't know about you guys, but
Really makes for an interesting flight. Need to just. Alright, first touch and go is gonna be coming up here in just a sec.
Touch and go.
NZFF.
Oh, it's right after, yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
see the strip. Where's the strip?
I see it.
Probably just some dirt.
It is.
It's a mowed bit of grass as well.
Oh, it is, yeah.
Yeah, it's just grass.
Oh, that little bit.
That's a steep approach.
Everything is a strip here.
That's a proper bush approach.
I'm following
The
you.
world
Oh,
is
there are
my
some
airship.
planes on the field here. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, there are.
Oh, I'm almost about to touch down on one. I didn't realize that was there.
And up we go. Oop.
How'd that cow get on there?
Yeah, where'd that cow come from?
It was a stowaway on the C-17.
Don't
The
forget
Argent-
to raise your flaps, gentlemen.
Cow gets on the C-17 in South America and walks off in New Zealand. He's gonna be really confused.
Did you know that cows have regional accents on their moos? When they moo?
Moo.
Uh,
Mo ho ho.
Boo boo, monsieur.
Momo baguette, huh?
That's a funny sounding South American cow there. I think he may have been lost in a previous life as well.
It's South America, Paris.
Oh yeah. The South American ones have German accents, right?
Meow meow meow.
Only in Argentina.
I think Chile as well.
Yeah.
I suspect we're the only flight simming group that's talking about accents and cows this morning. Just saying.
Yeah,
I
I'm
don't know,
sure.
there's a lot of people out there.
That's true.
I think the average conversation in this group is the equivalent of the million monkeys on typewriters equivalent.
Pretty much.
After enough legs, you'll end up with something.
What are we talking about?
What's as fast?
Not
God.
aviation.
My money is on the monkeys.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, might as well.
I
We
think I would
forgot the
agree.
typewriters.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll take some of that action as well.
My God, what's the cruise of the Kit Fox?
This is with the stage 2 mod, so I can
right.
I can keep up with everybody. Otherwise, I'd be way back. Thanks, Scott Grabble.
Yeah, he knows what we need.
Yeah, no, he's well aware. But it's
No.
inaccurate.
Nos on the trike, stage 2 in
Yeah.
the Kit Fox.
It's,
Upholders.
you say
How
it's
dare-
inaccurate. It might happen one day to someone's Kit Fox.
How dare you put NOS on an aircraft?
I don't tend to use it.
I only do it if
It
I'm
makes
in
me
trouble,
wonder.
or I need to
Yeah, it
race
makes me wonder what
somebody.
he's planned for the update for the gravel.
Rocket
Jet
assisted
engines.
takeoff.
Yeah, J-tail.
I'd be happy with the artificial horizon on the gravel. Then I'd fly it more.
Yes, I
Yep.
would too.
Agreed.
I'd be happy with properly functioning lights on the panel.
Yes, that too.
Yeah, I know.
The rest I don't
work
need.
on the lights.
It's got enough performance.
Yeah.
Well.
Excuse me, I don't think it does. When it can do Mach
Right.
3, I'll be happy.
Swept wing.
It did
Gravel.
almost Mach
Yeah, I
1
was gonna
and
say
then
that,
it
swept
kept
wings.
doing, so-
Variable
Upwing,
sweep.
afterburning.
Contra-rotating turboprop.
Yeah. Yes. Twin props up front,
Drop
counter rotating.
Rocket
Yeah.
assist.
Rocket.
1,000 gallon drop pod on
It's
this
got
thing.
the ability to VTOL.
Hope someone's taking notes to submit this to gravel.
Wait,
Here is
write
our
that
list
down.
of demands.
Just a few tiny suggestions.
And maybe floats.
And
Poor,
maybe
poor guy's
float.
a busy guy these days.
Floats
Oh, we
with
need the
rockets in them.
we need those drag tires
Yeah.
Oh,
from
hell yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Trent's video.
Yeah.
That'd be.
The drag tires.
I
Fucking
tried
Lance
finding that
Netflix.
video. I couldn't find that video.
I watched it yesterday.
It's on the Trent Palmer one is where they show it on his last video, that fly in.
Yeah.
They stop at that EAA lecture
Yeah.
thing, and there's that one sitting there where it's got the car tires on it, the wide ass drag
Jeez.
tires.
Yep.
Oh man, it's so
Nos
funny.
in it.
Living that experimental.
Right? Yeah.
Uh-oh.
It's got an experimental tag. I can do whatever I want with it.
Next is gonna have tank tracks.
Hey, you never know.
Tank tracks.
Fuel
Terrain.
imbalance.
Somebody,
instead of a tent coming out of it, I want a bouncy castle. a bright
there
coloured one.
actually was
A flying tank.
back in the
Sort of.
40s, I think, when the U.S. was doing
Yeah.
all those crazy experiments with aircraft. They did try to do treads on one of the planes, but they'd have to spin
course
them
they
up
did.
before they landed.
Yeah, it was a B-36.
Was it B-36? Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
Christ.
I think it was for like soft field landings and stuff like that. But yeah, there are pictures of it out there with the rear
yeah.
ear with
One
like
of my,
with a tread set up.
The
One of my
1940s before large tires were invented.
Yeah.
They tried putting a nuclear reactor in one of those too to
Oh
power
yeah.
Yeah, they did.
Oh, this is.
The
getting
Soviets
a little
actually did it.
it. Yeah.
Poisoned half
Well,
of Nova Scotia. Or
To be
something.
fair, the Soviets actually stuck wings on a tank and made it into a glider. So,
They did.
Yeah, that's
They
true.
did.
so
They put wings on a missile boat too.
I mean, it flew pretty good for a brick.
Hey, that's a space shuttle, isn't it?
Yeah,
Instead of dropping 20 feet every foot forward, it dropped a foot in feet every 20 feet forward. You know. I think
Yeah,
that's a
right.
Trade-off.
Still better glide slope than the shuttle.
right. Yeah. All right.
Oh, the Bonanza propeller's finally spinning.
Gotta love it.
And I'm far ahead.
Switch
Time to
and
do a little-
go.
Gee, you're
There
not that far ahead. My God. It's just
Spin.
the,
Got a little bit of bumpy.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah, I gotta.
It's a
Like
nice
I should have
valley
chosen
here.
a different airplane here.
God damn, I feel like my wings are gonna come off.
Yeah. Yeah. Most of the planes that we fly, like the Gravel and the Kit Fox and the NX Cub that Gravel modded, are all about 130 knots.
Be
capable.
intended to. You intend to go to that airport over there for a touch and go? Is that what I'm seeing?
Yep.
What
All
looks like
All right.
What the plan calls for, but I don't know.
Okay.
I'm
High
going
speed
for it.
touch and goes above
we go.
I'm going
100.
in. I'm going in a little too fast. Hang on.
Keep the
Where's
numbers in
this
the triple
strip
digit.
anyway? It's
It
just another
is-
piece of grass somewhere.
I
Yeah.
actually think this one is someone drove their tractor through their
Ah,
cornfield.
yes.
I
We're gonna
don't
play Guess the Airstrip here in New Zealand, I feel like. It's gonna be the
Yeah.
thing.
Pin the
Is
There's
tail
a lot of
wheel
the-
on the airstrip.
going... I don't know if that is the runway or if
Yeah.
it's just the field
It-
is just.
It's gonna be one of those ones where you won't know until you're right on top of it.
Oh, I see it. It's
Oh, I see it. Yeah.
yeah. Follow that snaky river a little bit to the left of that.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I think at least. It
Uh,
looks like it.
yeah. It's like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
You got it.
Ian's going in for
Oh, that
early
was,
reconnaissance.
Fast.
Yep, it's just a field.
Yep.
Yeah. No, it's just field. Oh wait.
Oh, yeah.
to the right
No, it's-
slightly,
it's-
but it's like a diagonal.
Yeah, this is it.
This is
Okay.
definitely it.
This is it.
Not much to it.
There's a lot of fields like this over in Europe and stuff. And
Yeah.
It feels
Weird.
very European, say for the mountains at least, for the.
Oh yeah, no. Okay,
Dutch
once you're on the
experience.
runway, you can see where the grass has been cut, but it's
Yeah.
no different from the sky.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's
Looks
that
like somebody
awkward
was drunk and
diagonal.
tried to paint a runway stripe here.
There we go.
It's that
Uh-oh.
awkward diagonal.
Okay, be a hero and land like that, Gunnerman.
Yeah.
I could do it, but I'll get a little. I'll have
Are
to.
we
I'll be
just
washing my goddamn
landing
thing forever.
at the
Touch and
final
go.
field?
Just touch and goes.
Okay, so we just touch and go at every airfield except for the last one.
Yeah. Well,
Well,
the halfway point. We.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
And if there's not an
Kinda right
airport
on the edge.
halfway, we'll just find a spot to sit down.
I like that. That's my kind of stuff.
Yeah,
well,
we usually
the-
have a rest stop after about an hour.
Yeah. Toilet break.
Well, the
You guys
official
don't
reason
use a
is
bag?
coffee.
Yeah. We call them bush pilot bombs, AK.
Yep.
I'm disappointed that the NOS doesn't spit flames out my exhaust.
Yet. Don't give him any ideas.
No.
Give him time.
ideas.
Oh, that was discussed last week. Blue flames.
Oh yeah.
Blue flames, yeah. I need an OS purge button so I can see the purge on the top of the cowling.
Yes. And then it's got to play some really loud music too.
Yeah, I really want to trigger some actual pilots.
Psychological warfare.
You like that, Dragon?
Yep, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Dragon is sulking.
What? No.
April Fool's
No,
Wheel fighting
you're-
X-wing.
No.
No, I'm just making fun of a exchange he's been having with Canadian
I got
Captain
some internet
Mustache lately.
beef.
It's been funny. I've been
Yeah.
watching that go down the last
I love
few
it. I love how
days.
salty he's getting over it.
Dude,
I'm
he
just
gets
like,
so triggered. It's funny as
oh,
hell.
man. I'm just
I
having
mean,
fun with it.
What is his actual problem anyway? Do we know?
That
He has no friends.
Well, apart from being a complete arsehole.
AK,
Oh, he's
get
got a whole
right.
Discord server full of little friends, apparently. But
Yeah. I don't know. I don't
What's he
actually
got
know what his
problems
issue
with?
is.
People not
just-
being
He's
realistic.
just hot. It's a hot shot that knows everything about anything that has wings, and everyone else can go suck it, I guess.
yeah, it's not that anyone really has a problem with people making flight model mods, but he does it in such a way that he's like, no, you're wrong, I'm right, and just goes back to his Discord server and talks trash on like every dev under the sun.
Yeah.
And like how they're wrong, and he has thousands of hours of multi-engine experience. Like last week his big beef was with the P-38. He's like, this is trash, the latest flight model is junk. He's like,
Don't-
it's totally
don't-
wrong.
Don't believe anything about sim updates breaking the flight model. The first version was the best version. So I've reverted my mod reverts it back to V101.
Yeah, if you looked at the flight model and the engine, it's garbage.
Anyways, so we got this internet beef, and so he pushes this update of flightsim.to, and I commented on a stream that I wanted to get my pilot's license, and I had 10 hours behind the stick, and then he's used that against me forever. My name on his server is 10 hours, so he's like, oh, you have 10 hours. What do you know about flying aircraft? I was like, I don't know anything. I just know that like I trust other devs more than you, and being an asshole discredits you. So.
He's
I don't
just
know.
a petty know-it-all is
Yeah.
what it comes down to.
So on his
And-
on his
I
flight-
like people like that because it's fun when you do prove them wrong.
Well, on his
And then
P38 update page, you said this mod is dedicated to Mr. 10 hours for convincing me to get this out so soon. And I'm like, oh, I'm honored that you took internet beef and became so salty that you felt you needed to push this update out to, I don't know.
And now he's like, I'm gonna go and I'm going to change the flight models and push ones out for all the got gravel mods just to be a troll. It's like, dude,
And
don't
he's
you
like-
have better things to do? He's like, none of them fly like they actually should, so I'm gonna
Bugs
go
Bunny
and do it
flight
just to be a troll.
models and
Yeah, that's basically what he said about all of Got Gravel's stuff. Is they're all
I'm
like
pretty
Bugs Bunny
sure
flight models.
They're not. I've sold out plenty of them.
No, he's just like I said, he's just a petty old man with nothing better to do at this time than complain.
My beef with him started over the Got Gravel Porter mod, because I mean the Asobo's mod, Asobo Porter flight model is trash, and Got Gravel's improves it, and he's like, you can't improve trash, so Got Gravel's mod is trash. And I was like, but real porter pilots
Nice
said
logic.
that it does well, and he's like, well, I'm a pilot, so like I know what's better. I'm like, okay, well, and he called Mike
I'd love
Beatty an
to,
idiot, so.
Yeah, well, I've got a driving license, so I'll go and tell all the F1 drivers how to enter and exit
Exactly.
corners.
I've got thousands of hours in one-engine cars.
Right.
I've sat in a Vulcan, so that means I know everything about it now and
Yeah.
how to do the correct ticket procedures.
Yeah, I've sat in the back of a Red Arrow, so you know I'm an aerobatics expert as well.
It's actually a Hawk T1.
Or dead sparrows, as I call them.
Oh, he's going down.
Yeah, I wanna do some terrain hugging here, even though it's mostly flat, but just gonna get down a little closer to the ground here.
Fun down there.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not as flat coming up.
Yeah, no. I'm too high as it is.
There's got to be a bridge over this river somewhere.
You would think. You would think.
It depends. I mean, the quality of their airstrips, I'm not sure a bridge. A bridge might be far stretched.
New Zealand
Bridge is
has
just a
figured out
road.
You might
bridge
see a
making
gravel
technology yet.
bar.
Yeah.
Right through it.
Yeah, they're all bloody savages out here.
I mean, look at their rivers. They're at like 45-degree angles down here.
Get this thing trimmed out.
We touching down at this one?
I think this is just a waypoint, ain't it?
Hang on a second. There are two
Yeah, it
airports
is.
called Darfield Airport.
Yeah, after waypoint 3, there's a touch and go.
Nice. There's two airfields called Darfield Airport. One to the left and one to the right. Which one's the actual one? I
The
found
middle
this
one.
out the other-
You
the
are
other
actually doing
day.
both. You are doing both. You're
You
doing
just gotta-
Darfield 1, which is the one closest to the right, and then you're going to the one to the left.
Yep.
Because Rocket's like that.
As when I went flying in the glider at Queenstown, and it's funny because the actual airport for Queenstown is called Queenstown, but then like 3 miles away there's an airport called Queenstown Airport, which isn't the official airport. And so I was very confused when a friend told me go to Queenstown Airport, and I was like, which one? The airport or the airport?
It's New Zealand. If they can use the same name twice for 2 different places, why
Right.
not? But at least you can pronounce them, not like
It's
some
ju-
of the ones in Canada.
Right, yeah. It's probably just some local. Welcome to A Field.
A B field.
B Field. No, it's A Field.
That's
Bunch
nice
of hosers.
I like that.
Alright, let's. Where?
Oh, here it is.
Oh, yeah, it's just,
X
again.
marks the spot.
X marks the spot, and more just grass strips, basically.
I like
Cross
the look of
marks the
this one.
spot.
Reminds me of
I'm
the
gonna-
local airfield.
I'll swing around here and.
Well, the description said the only hard surface runways were going to be the takeoff and touchdown points.
Yeah, that's.
Nice.
I think even the touchdown point's a dirt runway.
All right.
That's a big hanger for a small grass strip.
Right. Yeah. Hard left.
So
Here.
we
That
keep
might
the
be a
C-17.
Really, yeah, really big bush plane in there.
I could land it.
Bring the C-17 in. We can
Oh,
do
yeah.
it.
Easy.
That seems excessive.
I've landed a 747 on this shortest. This short. It's easy. Got to bring it in nice and slow.
All right. So now I'm gonna hop over.
I did not just tail strike.
I want to see where this other airport's at because I'm gonna land it. Since we're here,
Oh, jeez. That scared the
What'd you-
crap out of me.
What you do?
if there even
I almost
is one,
midair collided with someone who I
looks like it's just like another flat grass strip. So, yeah.
almost slammed into way in.
Never mind. I'm gonna pass on that one and just go.
Oh, these hills are beautiful.
Oh yeah.
Wide grass strips are kind of nice, actually.
Yes.
Every time I form up on the wing, I really just want to cool the board. I do a lot of formation flying on DCS, so I'm resisting the temptation.
Pylons.
I think you got quite the formation behind you, Wolf.
I see that. I just took a peek out the window. Oh, got my flaps up.
I was going to say, we're going quite slow here.
Yep. Speeding back up.
A lot of nice places to do touch and goes on the hills here.
Yep. Here we got some power lines. Rex found a road to land on, it looks like.
There's the second Darfield there. Which one is the true one, we may never know. They were built and completed at the exact same time.
Race. Whoever's first gets the official one.
Is that a golf course down there?
Wouldn't
It is.
surprise me. Yep.
Ooh.
A little less breezy over there this weekend, Deanne.
Yeah, it's still pretty windy.
Yeah.
Still pretty wet.
I think everybody was watching the go live airliners coming into Heathrow the other day.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That was great.
Let's see here. Which way
We
is this?
were reaching the speeds of 100 miles an hour down here on the south. That's always good fun.
See where?
Nope, got it.
Oh yeah, it's this guy right here.
It really is just a wide green strip.
Right.
This is a field.
Alright. Just touch on this very edge of it, and that'll complete my touch and go. Ugh.
Yep.
And I'm gonna do a double bounce. There's one.
That was a little messy. That was a one-wheel touch, and it slammed my nose wheel into the ground. But
I'm doing a one wheel across the whole way. One wheel in it, one wheel. There we go. That's good.
Got it.
I've really never been this low altitude for this long. I haven't even broken 5,000.
You're like, what is going on?
Yeah, there's way too much air down here.
Yeah.
Are you actually flying?
Right.
Well, it looks like the wheels aren't spinning.
Yeah. Let's see.
River run between the trees.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
I'd say that.
Oh,
I'm
maybe
still
not.
nice one.
It's a bit
No?
tight.
Is it mid tight?
Yeah, a bit tight.
Just out of practice.
Hold my beer.
Not if you
Oh.
believe.
Let's do it.
Not if you believe.
I know it's all right. Actually, there's a few just dead ends where it's just trees suddenly.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's a bit too much for the thing to pull. Yeah, that one corner you kind of came down in on. That was a bit tight.
Yeah. Oh, bridge. No chance.
Let's see. How low is that bridge?
It's probably got about 1.5 foot clearance.
Oh, I see it. I see it. Yeah, that's gonna be a no.
Oh, that's a tight. Oh, yeah, there it is.
Yep. Had to go up and over.
Alright. Pull the G's. Imagine you're an XA42.
Alright. Starting to curve away here, so.
Up New Zealand beaver.
New Zealand beaver.
Southern beaver.
Yeah, I hadn't realised how flat the sort of coastal plain in New Zealand was.
Yeah. Yeah, I took a brief look at it in a little nav map, but
It's like flying in the Netherlands with mountains in the distance.
right.
I guess leg
Yeah,
2
but
is
no
gonna get
windmill.
some. I guess Rocket Lab is in the mountains soon enough.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, I haven't seen any hobbits yet, so I'm kind of disappointed.
I don't think we're within their territory just yet.
No.
Doesn't mean they
tell
didn't
when
see you.
Yeah, right.
Where's the
if you
big
see a-
volcano?
Yeah. Where's
if you
Mount
see a-
Doom?
Yeah,
There is
we're
actually
gonna land.
there's a Lord of the Rings add-on on Flight Sim 2, which
Is
has
there
like the
really?
Tower of Sauron and all
Christ.
the rest of it.
Oh, we definitely need to
jeez.
fly past that.
Of course
Yeah.
there is.
Yeah, that's awesome.
If we see a dragon, I will be really impressed.
Yeah.
Is there one that adds the castle of Harry Potter in Scotland?
Yes, I think there is actually.
Oh Christ! I
I
want to
mean,
try
they-
to land this thing on the courtyard.
They don't really need to because the castle is real
Um,
for the most.
sorta, partially.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
it's not as impressive as the CG. add-on.
No, all the real classic things are all Leavesden Studios.
Yeah.
Some blue ass lakes down here.
I see
which
that.
Look like grass. Yeah,
Like-
it's actually a canal system.
I
There's
wouldn't-
locks and everything on it.
Really?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
we really are in the Netherlands. You see grass, you see canals. It's like
Sea stoners.
Amsterdam.
I just want to know why the canals are so low down.
There's those power lines running in them.
Can you touch down on this? or like
Absolutely engineering geniuses, aren't they?
that? Oh no, you can touch down. Yep, you can.
Yeah, they don't quite have water.
Like, why don't we run high voltage power lines through the canals?
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's to minimize, the distance of all danger hazards. They just thought they grouped them all in one area, so they know where it's going to be if something goes
Yeah,
wrong.
and that's what the Swiss do. They have their railway lines, their rivers, their power, their gas, their everything, roads, all in the same sort of 20-foot wide channel going down all the valleys.
Yeah, that's it. That's how you know it's safe.
Yeah, because if something goes wrong, everything blows up.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right. Just target this one area.
I remember coming down from Lauterbrunnen on a train in Switzerland when we were over there for a trip, and everyone else is sat there reading the paper, and this train's going left to right to left to right, winding its way down, and it's doing like 80 miles an hour, and I'm terrified because the wheels are just screeching the whole time, and everyone else is just sat there reading the paper on the way to work, they're so used to it, and I was like, this train is a runaway, this is out of control.
The driver's also reading a newspaper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At the back, yeah.
Yeah, it's like you're all a bunch of loonies that went off this ride.
It's like gravity will take this one.
Yeah.
Just give it a
Well,
push.
Yeah, I mean, when you can get a train up from there to the base of the Eiger, and then it goes up through the middle of the Eiger to the top of the Jungfrau on a train, you know how nutty the Swiss are.
Right.
Yeah, you can't do it anymore, but they used to stop the train halfway up, and it would be by one of the they dug a little tunnel out to the north face of the Eiger, so they could throw all the spoil out as they were digging the tunnel, and you used to better get off the train and go and stand literally 9,000 feet up the north face of the Eiger.
Jesus.
How many people fell off before they stopped doing that?
No, they had cages, metal cage around it and everything, but no, apparently they don't do it now. So there you go. I've been on the north face of the Eiger.
There you go. I don't even know what the Eiger is.
I was about to say, that sounds awesome. What is it?
Come on, you must know what the Eiger is.
No.
It's like
No.
it's where all the alpine climbing started. It was the mountain you had to get up, and if you could get up the north face
Right.
of the Eiger, you were a proper climber. Well, alpinist, I think they used to call them.
The furthest I've been from my home is France, and that's about it. So I don't educate on Switzerland. I know about planes. That's the extent of my knowledge.
And of all
Oh, yeah.
places, you went to France.
It's only because our cousins are there, so. I think we went to Switzerland like once when I was a kid, so I have no idea when that was. It's nicer in the UK anyway. I like going and touring airfields.
Well, multiplayer seems pretty steady today.
We don't talk about it, AK.
Jesus, I've just lost everyone's text.
Yeah, and then literally on cue, everybody
Ah,
disappears.
my fuse blow.
That's it. AK's going
actually
into the
happened
penalty
earlier.
box.
Could you
Yeah.
not? My fuse exploded, and the entirety of the conservatory's power just
Oh,
went.
bridge.
Which way is this runway facing?
Yeah,
Is
use
there a
all the
runway?
waypoints line us up for all the runways. They
Ah, should.
Should.
Oh yeah, this one's a dead end, straight approach, right past the
Nice.
river, over the trees.
Oh wait, the cars are driving under the bridge. Nope.
Cars are under the bridge. Nope, that's not happening.
It looked like there was a lot more space when I wasn't level with the cars driving underneath the bridge.
Somebody needs to cut this tall tree right here at the end of the runway. I even have the New Zealand tree height mod. I need to adjust this one.
Yeah, it is pretty
Didn't
tall.
know that was a mod. Oh, this is a bit more of a defined strip. It's slightly greener than the rest of it.
It's well manicured.
Husky, you can't do a touch and go inverted.
Yeah.
I mean,
If you
can.
put a
It'll
wheel
hurt.
on the
I've put a skid on
Yes,
my
you
tail.
can. You do.
It's more of a touch and no go.
Right.
Bro is inverted. That was beautiful.
Yeah.
Wow. We're gonna, yeah, we're gonna start climbing here.
I'll be going up over the mountains.
Yep.
Oi.
It's kind of.
Can we not go through them?
I mean, you can try.
I mean, you
Sometimes
know.
some of the features of this earth are intangible, like the White Cliffs of Dover.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how much the Orbix terrain mesh adjusted here, so maybe I can fly through some of them.
Power. NOS. Man, I'm glad they added NOS to this.
It's really nice scenery compared to some we've seen.
It is.
So,
I think we've just missed mountains with trees more than anything.
Yeah. Just trees, period.
It's a little bumpy up here.
Yeah.
So, what do we do if an old man pops up calling you cannot pass?
You. Yeah, you
Uh,
pass.
well, the problem is he hasn't heard of the invention of a gun yet, so
You
Yeah.
open up NOS on him.
Yeah.
I'll just blend in, you know. Anybody wanted a Gandalf smoothie?
Well, see, so we're not
Gandalf
freezing.
the Greated?
It's a nice valley.
Yeah.
It'd be a shame if
it's
someone were to
just
call for a
stunning
dead
scenery.
stick at this point.
Listen, you.
Where in are we anyway?
Isengard.
Da-na-na.
I actually
I think
this
we're
is,
almost due for a break, aren't we?
This is Rivendell up there.
Next airport
Yeah.
will give us a break.
Yeah.
It looks like it.
Wait,
Oh boy.
it's not Isengard. This is the Misty Mountains. Can you not
Misty
see?
Mountains, okay.
Yeah, I haven't quite read some Lord of the Rings.
I want to
yet.
go and I want to put like the flaming beacons of Rohan on all the a bunch of the peaks.
Just if you fly close enough to a mountain, you get hit in the helmet. That
Yeah.
fucking the guy kicked.
Did somebody just shoot an arrow at me?
You're like an elf.
You
Yeah.
get taken out by an eagle.
Yeah. Oh, look, an eagle.
That's a very big eagle.
That's a very big
That's a
eagle.
very,
And it's
very
getting
big
bigger.
You bunch of geeks. Jeez.
I think New Zealand does have some big eagles, though, don't they?
I don't think they're that big though. I mean,
Are they? Maybe I'm thinking
I would
another
have known
part of-
about it because David Attenborough would have told me. in
David-
my
yeah.
childhood.
This is true.
It wouldn't be a
House.
bird strike; it'd be an eagle, or it'd be a gravel strike with something that big.
Is it a prop strike or a talon strike?
That's
Yeah.
right.
These winds just want to throw my wing into the earth.
I'm really hoping there isn't just like a sudden drop of air right here. Otherwise,
You never know.
I'm flying sideways.
Oh, I don't have my. Let me see here.
Yeah, I got 30 knots on this summit.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm feeling it a little bit here.
Yeah.
I got
keep
nothing.
reading- Yeah, no, it's picking up once you get.
Are you
up into
flying
the-
live weather?
Yeah.
Weird.
It says on LNM, no wind.
Yeah, I've got 26 knots
Yeah.
Yeah.
crosswind right now, pushing me into the mountain.
Yeah.
On live, I have 7 knots.
Yeah.
Applying the
Mine's
laws of
what?
realism, I'm trying not to hit you because I'm on your left wing. So as you go into the mountain, I go slightly more. Ooh.
Yeah, I'm trying to. Yeah, I got a little bit.
Hey,
got
oh, hey.
4
The
minutes.
wrong
So.
side of the mountain for this.
They did nice scenery. They did a nice job on this one.
Oh, there's the wind. 42, 43 knots.
There it is.
Yeah.
Just cruising it like just above
Let's
full
see.
speed. Ah, no wind.
Right.
Wind hits. Meow.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can become a live
I'm
kite.
so glad I brought my parachute and fire extinguishers in case I have to jump out right now.
It's a definite must.
Yeah, it always is.
But you better
Wow,
have your
it's
selfie stick, otherwise no one's gonna believe you. Oh,
That's
whoa!
true.
There's a
Whoa,
downdraft.
whoa.
There's a downdraft.
Yeah,
I almost
that
did
hit me.
actually need to,
Right before that
Exactly what hit
ridge.
me there.
Right before that ridge, I was like, "Whoop! We're losing altitude quick."
Wow. That was a banger, that one. I was
Yeah, it was.
wing over.
Yeah, like
was
that hit me with
scary.
43 knots suddenly.
Yep.
There was wind.
There goes
Oh,
the-
you guys are way up there too. Like we're right over the ridge, and I was like, "Oh, oh no, oh this is bad."
Your shadow got a little bigger.
Yeah, just a touch.
Oh, God, this is not okay.
Oh, here's another one.
Yeah, I'm starting to get real. My aircraft is getting a little twitchy.
First rules of bush flying: turn off crash damage.
Jesus Christ.
So it's just around the other side of this ridge next to a river.
I think I see the river.
Yeah, it'll be just on the other side of this mountain here. To the left. Swing around.
Is that strip? Is that dirt?
Probably.
Yeah, it is. Oh. At least it's easy to spot then.
Depends on if there's dirt around it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, true.
It's like
It's getting
flying
more
in the
dirty here.
outback. Just look for the red spot. Everything is red!
You'll be glad to know there's a lot of dirt around this dirt strip.
Yeah.
I do not see a strip.
That's alright.
I see a. No, that's the river, isn't it? Not road. Don't mistake those.
West of the green patch.
Yeah, just about visible.
Yeah, my monitor is really doing some weird stuff. Great. I always love working on AC circuits. Because why care about your life?
Is that?
Yeah.
Is it just the field, or is there a strip?
Spent
No, I
enough time working on that stuff.
I think that really thin dirt line is the actual strip.
Well, the beauty of bush flying is anything can be an airstrip.
That's right.
If you're brave
I landed on uranium.
enough. Yeah. Let's see here. Actually,
Yeah, no, that's it.
okay, let's see here. Yeah, there's no actual strip, I don't think.
There's a hangar.
Oh, there
There's
is
a hangar.
something down there.
Oh,
There's a hangar and what looks like a bunch of sheep. No, wait, no, it's bushes in a perfect
bushes,
circle.
yeah. It's just okay. Everybody, land next to the road.
Any particular direction?
Nope.
Wait, that's
I
it.
see the runway.
Yeah, I don't. You do see it, Dragon? Because I sure as hell don't.
Kind of.
I do.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
right there.
is it going perpendicular to the road?
Oh.
Yeah, it's
Yes.
90 degrees.
Gotcha.
There's a little like building right next to it.
Yeah, I gotcha.
If you follow me.
It's dirt.
It's one of those roads that doubles as a runway.
So it doesn't matter where we land.
No.
Does it ever?
Beep beep, coming through.
Nice thanks.
I have forgotten that's a nose wheel and I'm on my way.
Tail strike.
Runway?
Overzealous with the brakes.
Runway? We don't need no stinking runway.
Got something stuck in my teeth.
Bit of gravel.
It's New Zealand.
Just tell me to pull up. No.
What is that turboprop supposed to be representing? Or is it literally a
Kodiak.
Kodiak, yep.
right. Oh
Which
my
is-
god! Jesus Christ!
Nobody saw that.
Well, it's down. It's down.
Need your neck adjusted.
I have a suggestion for the Monster NX Cub. Can I get a
Oh, I think I
tri-blade
broke my
prop?
airplane.
Oh no.
Get a what?
I'd like a tri-blade prop.
Yeah, that's an Asobo issue.
Okay. Asobo, fix it.
We could get a 4-blade prop, but not a 3-blade prop.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can have 2, you can have 4.
You can have 6, you can have
I
8.
want numbers.
But you can't have one of the most common blade
Nope.
types.
Nope.
Oh, right, okay, I see.
Oh no, that would be sensible.
Yeah, that would make too much sense.
One of the greatest bush planes ever made is definitely BAE Harrier, for sure.
Just use gravity
Yeah, right.
I was down at my local airstrip during the storm. You know, storm on the runway, being pushed back at 30 knots.
Low oil, low fuel pressure. No.
Okay, are we all down?
Yeah.
We're on Wayland.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah? Yeah, no.
Oh,
Yep,
wait,
I
we're
think we're all
just
here.
about to be. Hold on. There we are.
Alright, 13 after, it looks like.
Yep.
See y'all in 10.
Take 10 here, gents.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay,
good.
see you in a second.
Copy.
No, don't.
I'm back.
Yeah, same.
Is it recommended to refuel, or do we just continue? I don't really know.
If you got enough fuel, you can just go with that.
6 and left wing 18.
Yeah,
I just-
if you do stick a little bit of fuel in, it'll fill the nose tank up for you. As well.
Oh, that's right, yeah. Yeah, with the gravel, just fill it up and forget. That's it.
I got you, Husky.
Just hit the brakes, it'll fly right by you.
Take a lot more than fancy flying.
There we go. Just set it to about 50% fuel. That'll be good. Beautiful turn up there.
Mm-hmm.
My first bush flight, and I'm loving it.
Good. Glad to have you aboard.
I'm glad to be aboard.
This is pretty typical. I mean, you know, give or take a few here or there, but we've had a pretty stable group for the last. Well, when did we start Alaska? It was
Jesus.
2020, early 2020, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was like 30 years ago, wasn't it?
30 years ago. And
Back in the post-club era.
Yeah, it was all black and white back
yeah.
Was it?
Yeah.
1990? I'm not so sure about that.
then. Yeah. Well, 1990 was 10 years ago to me.
Yeah, right. And you'll never convince me otherwise.
Exactly.
I don't know why everybody got super excited about the Super Bowl halftime show. Those guys are all really current to me.
They all suck.
And Stranger
See,
Things
now-
is a show about today's event, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'd probably find that extremely funny if I watched the Super Bowl.
Oh no, it was just it was like Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre and 50 Cent and
Aren't they from
Eminem
the
and
40s?
so yeah.
They did like a track with Dame Vera Lynn, didn't they?
Yeah. The going joke is a bunch of kids are about to find out who their parents really are during this this Super Bowl halftime show.
Yeah, I usually turn off and go to bed after the first half.
Yeah, I didn't even watch it. I catch up the next day on YouTube.
I don't watch it. I live in the UK.
Yeah, no, it's
At some point, I really need to understand the rules.
Yeah. So what I've understood is everybody there's a bowl, and they're doing something with this bowl.
really
But
just
it-
trying to fight over it mostly.
But that's
they're
the
just
first thing,
fighting
it's
for a
not even a ball, it's an egg. I mean, it's not really a ball. That's the first thing.
Yeah.
Well, they're not going to call it the Super Egg, are they? Although they really should.
I mean, it's like rugby, but they've made it more complicated and it takes 3 times as long.
So they.
It's true.
Is this one where they also made it less dangerous because they all wear like the same uniform as someone
Well, I don't know if
going
it's
forward?
any less dangerous. I think that they can just hit harder for longer.
They wear pads.
Yep.
Helmets.
Alrighty. We got
Mind you,
everybody
concussions, no matter what you you wear.
That's true, yeah.
through enough.
I always reckon if they aimed at the same end of the pitch, there'd be no problem.
Alright.
My wife always says, give them each their own ball, and then they won't have to fight over one.
Yeah. All right. We got everybody back?
Well, we'll soon find out. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, if anything, we'll just circle.
Contact.
Contact?
Clear prop.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Clear prop. There we
Been,
go.
been watching
Here we go.
What's that?
Battle of Britain.
Oh.
so much. Yeah, it's great. Except for the fact that all the Spitfires are like marked.
Oh, I hit the building. I didn't think I did that.
Like good time for tea and medals.
I saw that one, Regulus.
You can teach monkeys to
Oh, you
fly
didn't.
on that.
I did.
Like we're gonna weave our way back out over the front range here under the flats, and then come a little bit back
We're all airborne.
at the end. Everybody's airborne? Good deal.
Are we all back?
Yep, I think so. I think everybody's in the air. I think. Flight plan, direct to 7. Yep. There we go. Make sure I got my flaps up this time.
Right when you said that, my plane reminded me that my flaps were down.
Why? Damn it, GG. You're ruining it.
Yep. As soon as you hit 73 knots, it sets the tone off.
Stop putting training wheels on my plane.
I got all sorts of red flashing stuff.
Yeah. I don't know about you guys, but it's a party in this cockpit. You wouldn't believe all the lights I've got going in here.
My engine's starting to flash red in the cowling.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what that means.
It means it's
Yeah.
it means they're having
Means
fun.
it's running.
Yeah.
CHG and my oil temperature are just like wig wagon.
External combustion.
Just go
Red
on.
lights
great-
mean yeah,
Yet
red
another
lights
great
mean
party
Throw
by
and rod.
DJ Master Caution.
I think there's a fog machine in the cockpit.
If no one's taking that, I am.
I'll have to use that.
DJ Master Caution.
Yeah. We've got a real banger for you, folks.
It's called Pull Up.
We're going to be followed by Too Low Terrain.
Next one.
500.
Next one is
400.
called Oil Pressure Low.
And to end the night, we're going to go on Bingo Fuel.
We've all spent entirely way too much time together.
How long?
I've spent literally an hour. Apparently
No.
that's enough.
That's more than enough. You've already been
You're
far too
contaminated.
exposed.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's too late now.
I have
It's
flown,
too.
Yeah.
What's
I've flown every leg since we started Alaska. And
Yeah.
every week I say I ain't coming back and flying with you reprobates, but every week you say,
every week?
It's like a drug.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's
Who's
like
the
group
reprobate?
Stockholm.
Reprobate or
group
the one who
Stockholm.
follows?
Yeah.
I like
Oh.
flying with you guys more than I like flying by myself anymore.
I rarely, if ever, fly by myself.
Way more fun.
Yeah, it is.
I only fly by myself and I can't fly with people because I'm sad and lonely.
It's just a really bad case of Stockholm syndrome, really.
Yeah, it's collective Stockholm syndrome.
Yeah, GG sucked us in and then buggered off.
Yeah. Yeah. I do need to resume my 7 continents stuff though, because I was hoping that the Floatiac would be out by now, but I'm getting impatient, so I'm just gonna go ahead and start
far
that
did you go?
Caribbean tour.
Oh,
Ooh.
you're only over there, eh?
Yeah, I have been holding out for a few weeks because it made it
Yeah.
sound like the Floatiac would be around pretty quickly, but seems like that's still a little ways off. They're trying to figure out water physics, I guess,
Oh God.
or
Good luck
lack
to-
thereof.
Yeah, good luck to them on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
So
just got into Mauritius this morning. There's a cyclone bearing down, so I want to get out
yeah, I
there.
saw
back
you
to my-
posting that.
It was
Oh.
bumpy.
Yeah, I can imagine.
I just arrived in
I
Tibet.
join in on that.
Surprisingly high up there.
I'm now flying so fast, my oil stopped blinking.
There's none left.
What oil?
What oil? You're dry, bud. It's all air
Uh-oh.
cooled now.
Hey, you know, when I used to work in my old job, I pulled a bunch of Honda Civic plugs on changing oils, and there was like this one that would always come in with not a drop of oil in it and wouldn't even tick, and it would just run all day with no oil in it.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy. I used to work for a Subaru dealership, and some of the stuff that would come in is just we had people that assumed that they never had to change their oil because it was all synthetic now. You know, there's
Oh, yeah.
30,000 miles on the car, and no, I've never changed oil. Are you kidding me?
Oh yeah, I did that and pulled out a bunch of sludge.
Yeah.
I had to change the oil on my STI about every 6,000, and even then it would be half cooked.
Yeah.
Mind you,
Yeah,
I
you're
was-
braver than me running 6,000 miles on an STI.
And that was, I think that was half of what book. I think the book was 12, wasn't it?
What year was it?
Oh, this is, oh God, what was it? 94.
Oh yeah, I don't know then. I'm not sure what that one would be.
That was a
Oh, I
Japanese
used
one.
I used to change the oil on my WRX every 3,000 to 4,000 miles.
Yeah, I think when I got my RA, I think I was doing that every 3,000, and then still looking through every drop and going, that doesn't look good.
Yeah.
That doesn't look good.
Starting to see metal shavings. It's a bad
Well,
thing.
yeah.
Bridge.
That's what the magnets are for.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The newer motors are pretty good, and they're just finally changing out the motors in the STIs. I think this next year, it's the first time in like 25 years that they're getting a new motor. But yeah, some of the older ones were pretty rough.
Yeah.
Hey, Regulus, remember the Sunbirds?
Oh God.
At 2,500 miles, my white one would start ticking.
Yeah.
2,500 miles on the oil change, a 2.0 single overhead cam 4-cylinder,
Yeah.
and it would start ticking at 2,500 miles. As soon as I changed the oil, the ticking went away.
I had a guy come in that blew up his transmission, and when they got it off the flatbed, he had 4 different size tires, and they were all different makes. One was a truck tire, and they were all different sizes and stuff. And he's like, "Well, what? He's some farmer."
The
Oh, yeah.
truck
What do you mean I
is-
can't I just can't, you know? He's like, they went flat, so I put a new tire on. I was like, they have to all be the same size and within a few millimeters of each other. Otherwise, like, it'll run for a little bit, but then eventually you're just gonna blow that transmission up. And sure enough, he did.
Yeah, oh yeah. Oh gosh.
Hey Tom,
And,
you okay? I just saw you hit the ground real hard.
My coffee went in my lap.
Oh.
Yeah, I
That's
remember
gotta hurt.
when the 22B came out in the UK.
Would love to
which was
have
where
one of those.
Well, yeah, everyone was having transmission problems with those.
Mm-hmm.
I think they sort of did a on the quiet recall and changed them all out.
Yeah.
I've
Rare
got
is a
my
rare
old
thing.
school E46s to go in and get the airbags changed.
Yeah, I think they're still on the very tail end of the Takata airbag recalls. Those are still filtering in here and there.
Yeah, I think they said it was due to the damp, and it's damp in Edinburgh all the time, so better get it sorted.
Yeah.
I just had to have that done on my GMC truck, my 2007.
Takata made airbags for literally everyone, so it's like the entire industry had to have
Yeah.
their airbags recalled, you know. And I mean, when I was working at Subaru, I mean,
Bridge.
we had so many people or so many recalls to do on those. When you'd call somebody up and be like, "Well, you're due for an airbag recall," and they'd be like, "Cool, can I be in next week?" And they're like, "We can get you in 6 months."
Don't have an accident between now and then.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, basically that's what you'd have people. They're like, "Well, what am I supposed to do?" You know, and you're like, "Ah."
Every time you get in the car, you have to headbutt the steering wheel as hard as you can.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the bridge. Hello, bridge.
Yep.
Yeah, got it.
Oh
Yeah,
man,
well, that was
I think you lost your vertical stabilizer on that one.
You know, if I can't see it whilst flying, I'm sure it's fine. You know.
Yeah, I didn't see it. It's okay. It's
Yeah,
clearly
as soon as I acknowledge it's gone, I will feel it's gone.
right.
Yeah, it's like my dog. If his head can go through, he thinks the rest of him can go through.
Right.
Ooh, I just slammed right into that bridge.
Yep.
Well,
Really?
That was
Not
tight.
if you didn't see the bridge.
Oh, nope, hit it. I hate that.
I won't lie, I did touch and go on the river.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, you
Somehow
gotta
I didn't nosedive into it.
Wasn't intentional, but that just had to happen.
You're supposed to say that was intentional. It makes it, cooler.
Yeah, no, I meant to do that.
All according to plan.
I meant to cartwheel down the river like that.
Oh, hello.
Oh no, I pick out my own faults. It's like my airbags. I got the letter 2 weeks ago for the driver's side. The actual recall for the passenger was about 3 years ago.
Yeah.
So I'll get them both done. I
Mine was
changed
just-
the car, but it's still
Yeah.
too good. It's 2004 with 70,000 miles on it. I'm keeping it forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, touch and go in the water.
Yeah, be careful because it will grab you if you get too deep into it.
Yeah, yeah. That's why I was on the very edge of the river.
Yeah, my friend, she was like, you really should get that done because if we get into an accident, I don't want metal shards exploding into my body. I'm like, okay, we'll get that done.
Yeah, I don't want a claymore in my lap. Yeah.
Yeah, it's my Sunday driver anyway. And the roads here are crap anyway, so you can't really use the car for what it can do. So.
Right.
Yeah, I'm doing so few miles at the moment. I think this might be my last petrol car. I think when this one dies, everyone won't be able to buy a petrol in the UK then.
Yeah, you guys are coming along a lot faster than we are with that stuff.
A few more years and we'll all be getting run over by silent murderers.
Yeah.
Right. It depends on kind of where you are in the States. I mean, where I'm at, they're starting to kind of build up the infrastructure and we're seeing more and more charging lots and stuff like that.
The problem in the UK is they're pushing the deadline quicker than they can build charging stations. So by the time the deadline comes and you're not allowed to buy petrol cars, there still won't be enough charging stations for everyone.
Yeah, I mean, if you can charge at home and go where you need to go and get back again, that's
Yeah.
fine. But
The problem
every
is
time,
between there.
yeah, every time I've stopped at motorway services, 9 times out of 10, one of the charges is offline and there's a queue and there's people go, well, how long are you going to be? Or I'm going to be 40
Another
minutes.
problem is a lot of housing estates as well, because of how they're built. You can't get charges input anymore, depending on where you are.
Yeah, well, I was hearing a lot of new builds have to have chargers. If there's car parks, they've got to put them in as part of the regulations. But
yeah, I've seen a lot of there's been a lot of stuff about all the street lights will have 3 or 4 charger outlets built into them. So,
Wow.
you know, if you have to park on the street, you know, you just pull a cable out of your car and plug it into the light pole.
Just put a little gas generator on your roof. That'll solve everything.
I'm not, you know, that becomes a hybrid then.
We use sled dogs on treadmills to generate electricity up here, so
Endless energy.
that's right.
We have
Totally
figured out the perpetual motion machine.
Unless they force me to, I don't think I'll ever buy an electric vehicle. It's not practical around here, anyways.
Yeah, what I want to do is on the last day you can order a petrol car, have enough money in the bank to buy the Porsche I want.
There you go.
Stick it in the garage. I won't be able to afford to run it, but yeah, start stockpiling petrol. So you know, in 10 years' time, when everyone's buzzing around in their electric cars, I can fire up a 997 or something like that and just go and rip up the roads.
I mean, my plan is to just rip out a Merlin engine from a Spitfire and then turn that into a car before the.
Just build a car around it.
Well, I mean, you know, firing that up in the morning, everyone's like, "Wow, it's so peaceful now." Fucking windows shattered down the street. Don't worry, just on my way to the cop, just down the road, 5-minute drive.
The engine that won the war, but the engine that broke your neighborhood.
Yeah.
If I could have a Olympus engine from a Vulcan, oh, I would. Imagine the sound of that.
I saw actually on the MOD surplus site the other day, they had a pair of Spays out of a Phantom F4J. They were the training ones that they had at Cosford.
Yeah,
and they're on you know, and they're all pristine, never been run for more than 10 minutes. But they're for sale. I quite fancy firing one of those up every other morning.
That would be good. I've always wanted to have a jet engine, but like, you know, nobody ever buys a jet engine and just runs it in their garden.
Well, you can just go buy the jet. You can just go buy a jet and pull the engine out. You know?
Yeah,
that's how you get Oldham.
I mean, I want to go get one of their Sea Kings and turn it into a little garden setup so I can sit in it and sip on my tea.
Just strap the jet to a trolley and just tell your neighbours it's my leaf blower.
Right.
The Harrier.
I do the whole street in 5 minutes.
Yeah,
the Pegasus would make good for that.
Weren't there supposed to be buildings here?
Indeed.
We're supposed to touch and go.
I mean, I live right next to the SBS, so the Chinooks and the Wildcats and the Merlins and the Ospreys and the Apaches clean the street for us.
Yeah, exactly. Your neighbours might be complaining, but you know, when they want the snow clearing,
Yeah.
you're the man.
Listen, I'm performing a public service.
I'm performing a public service by removing the road they put here before, so that it's smoother to drive on.
Yeah. Can't have potholes if there's no actual road.
I'm sure my jet engine has done less damage than a truck bringing cement to a building site.
Aren't we supposed to have flying cars by now, anyways?
Yeah, Back to the Future lied to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was what, 6-7 years ago now.
Where are the Jetsons?
Yeah, right. I want my anti-gravity belt.
I need my anti-gravity belt.
I can't see the airfield through the clouds.
Yeah, we got some low-level.
I can see it now.
There it is. Thankfully, there's some buildings at this one that make it a little bit easier to pick out.
One's actually got runway markers.
Okay. I'm gonna go one-wheel it again. Ooh, 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 ooh. Not too much on the wing. Got it.
I like how there's actually it's dirt, but there actually are runway signage.
Yeah.
What the heck?
It was a budget. They only have money for one thing.
Yeah.
It's either asphalt or
Oh, I
signs.
got a Baron here.
I looked at the satellite imagery, and it is indeed an unpaved runway. So
Unpaved or unpaid?
no, it's grass.
Okay.
I'm just surprised that there's that there's runway markers on there, and that's got to be a mistake. I don't believe that.
Unless the person who owns that airfield nicked them from the local international.
Right. Why do these runway markers keep disappearing in the middle of the night?
There was a an LED display that clocks your speed just down the road, and it got nicked 3 times to the point that there's now a GPS tracker on it.
Jesus.
Someone was really mad they were speeding, that they just ripped off the sign 3 times.
Yeah, no. They set those things up around here, and people use it as a measuring, measuring contest. How fast can I actually go on here?
Yeah, I remember up at Kemble when they replaced all the runway lighting, they put all the taxiway lights became those the blue lights. They became LEDs.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
People were just digging them out in the middle of the night and turning them into table lamps and things like that.
Oh my god.
I mean,
Well, you don't need taxiway lights anyway, right?
Yeah.
Right, yeah. No, why would you do this? I need that. Oh my god, that's hilarious.
Yeah, those things aren't cheap either.
Yeah, I imagine not.
That's why they took them. They couldn't afford them. It would be nice to have some terrain that allowed for things like gravel bars.
What's that?
It'd be nice to have gravel bars in this game. Terrain that actually, at lower altitudes didn't look like it was Play-Doh.
Oh.
So I can land on things and feel like, wow, yeah, this is the flight sim bush flying experience I want. Gravel bars and small grass runways that aren't 2 pixels.
Yeah, well, that's what I want. I want a Minecraft add-on where you can build yourself like really narrow elevated strips.
Right.
Yeah, that would be
with a dog leg in the middle of them and stuff like that.
Just customize. Everyone can have their own little home base in their back garden. Is it my internet, or are people just dropping out the sky randomly?
It's probably just multi. It could be your internet too. It does happen sometimes with with the multiplayer experience.
Yeah, AK, you shouldn't mention anything about that. God.
Yeah. What'd we tell you?
I'm not going to say anything.
We don't talk
I'll
about
tell you
so-
about it later.
We don't.
First rule of multiplayer is you don't talk about multiplayer.
Right. Or just Asobo in general.
Yeah, because if they hear you talking about them, they drop you off the server.
Right.
I bet they bloody do as well.
They probably do.
They know where you live.
Yeah.
Anyway, so what's the change?
The truth is, if you fly to your house and you give it 3D scenery, you can actually see yourself in game because their satellite imagery is tracking everyone playing the game right now. If you look closely, there might be a red dot on your head.
Yeah.
Or on
Well,
your chest.
I know based on where mine's at, the satellite imagery is at least prior to 2015 when my house was built, because it's not there yet. so it's still pretty old.
Ours varies. It depends on Google Earth specifically. Our house goes through 4 generations each click. So I think one's 2000, one's 2008, one's 2012, and then one is 2014. So
yeah. Yeah, it'd be nice.
I managed to get myself on the street view imagery by being stopped at the traffic lights in town behind the.
Oh, did you?
two-wheel car. Yeah.
Nice.
Both me and Mike, my son, we were just waving at it.
Because when this was taken, I'm on there. It was like when I was a kid, we chased after it round the block. So there's just a bunch of kids running after this car.
So there was a good series up in Cirencester where some guy on a motorbike was like following the car, and obviously it takes snaps every half a second or whatever it does.
Right, yeah.
And every shot he's got a different arm or hand movement. He's got his legs out to the side, and then he sort of stood up on his pegs, and it's
that's
hilarious.
Nice.
Hey, it's nice out here.
Mm-hmm.
It is. It's very flat.
But the promise of hills.
Right. Just on the horizon.
Just beyond the weather.
Yeah, right.
That's what makes it exciting.
I swear I flew over this bit in the C-17 the other day, and it took me about 30 seconds.
He probably did.
We definitely did.
Yeah, we did come in this way, didn't we? Yeah.
Yep.
A nice circular field here.
I was going to say, it's the future of airfields right there.
Yeah.
Right, a circular.
To each other.
Oh Christ!
Somebody did one. I think there was one on FlightSim.to, and I know Photos by Kev tried to do one, but there wasn't enough interest in it. He's just like, I'm not doing this. Is dumb. He started it, but I was like, eh.
I mean, the theory's okay, but it would have to have such a large radius that
It would have to be massive. Massive.
We don't need the M25.
Yeah, it's true.
It's enough problems as it is. I'm sure turning it into a runway won't affect it.
Yeah.
How the hell would they do that ILS? Would you have one every 5 degrees or something, or more?
Oh, right. Yeah, you'd have to have all these approaches, right? I mean, technically, you could approach from any angle, right? So there's no crosswind landings, really. But
well, that was the theory.
right.
Just
But
have
yeah,
the
it would
ILS
just the
system-
circumference would have to be so massive. It would just be nah.
Just have it
You
on
might
a
as well just
mobile. Have the ILS on a mobile something, so it just can move.
Right? Yeah, there's like a
wherever.
track going
I-
around, like the
I-
Greyhound track that's just got an ILS.
I don't understand why they don't just have a giant concrete runway on a ginormous rotator. So they just rotate it depending on where
It
they
just
land.
picks it up and rotates it so it's in the
Exactly.
wind.
There's just some two guys just pushing it real slow just to turn it the right way.
Yeah.
You're like
Revolutionaries right there.
Yeah, it was a giant rotating lazy Susan.
just attach it to a load of big windmills, and there's your power
There you
source. as
go.
well.
I
And
mean,
it would
there's
steer
plenty
into
of
the wind.
those.
Yeah, it'd always steer
Put
into the
some
wind.
arrestor wires on the
I've-
runway, and you don't even need that much of it.
I figured it out even better. Why would it need to be powered when we just put a giant, like weather vanes, just put a big tail in the back of it and it'll just swing itself.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
I mean,
Self-orientated.
yeah, that would definitely not get in the way on approach.
Well, you'd have to put it on the side, have it like a Lancaster,
I mean, you could
twin
put it.
tail.
You put it on water, and then it'd be easier to steer.
That's true, that is
I
very
think
true.
they've invented those, haven't they?
Have they? I thought weren't those like aircraft ships? They land ships
Yeah.
on these aircraft and then.
Yeah.
Or you could do it as you
Think
could
they're
fly the
called battle
approach, and then they
stars.
could spin it in front of you and see if you get lucky enough if the runway doesn't line up with it.
I mean, I
You're
don't
like,
get why they just don't change the orientation of the Earth depending on where you're landing from. Really.
No, you're thinking about it all wrong. What you'd want to do is modify the wind direction.
Oh,
Right.
right. Okay. Yeah, we need God mode enabled.
You put just these huge fans at the edges.
Right, yeah. Thought the government was supposed to
Where's
have
the
weather
runway?
machines. What the hell?
Is there a runway down here?
No,
Yeah,
it's just
it
that-
looks like a couple of roads. It's like
Yeah, dirt
forms a
track.
T shape.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I see.
Dirt track.
Yeah, it's just just some dirt.
I'm just
Oh,
gonna
yeah,
go
I-
with the
I-
power
It's
of
very
it.
thin.
Suggestion that
Yeah, I see it right there.
I'm
It's like
going to
car
this
width.
one. Here I go. Hang on.
It doesn't look very. I mean, it's flat is relative.
It's more of a suggestion than an airport.
Yeah.
Nice roll, Vulcan.
Definitely not a handling at about 200 feet off the ground.
Oh, Jesus, there's a van in the middle of the runway.
Woodstock.
Damn hippies.
Sure, it's not a bear.
Not a bear.
It's a very square
More
bear.
likely a sheep.
No, it's a bloody fuel truck in the middle of the runway.
I thought it was a damn bear.
You're never gonna live that one down, are you?
Oh no.
Right. Thanks. I could not find this runway at all.
Yeah, I didn't see it either until.
Oh
Go
wait, the
collect.
runway's a lot longer than I thought it was. I thought it was just that really short bit leading up
The
to
runway
the building.
is New Zealand.
Yeah.
I've only just realised.
Technically.
I now see the full length of the runway. I feel a bit stupid because I thought it ended where Wolf is right now. I was like, yeah, no, that's about right. 20-foot of runway.
Fine.
We going up and over, or we going to the right and down that valley?
Good question.
We
I think I
go
might do.
through
I
the
think I might
valley.
run. I think I might run the valley. To be honest with you, I think that sounds more fun.
Yeah.
Unless it's a really wide valley, then it's not quite as fun.
Between Dry Creek and what's that? Lock? Lumber
Check for
Station.
pylons.
Yeah. And Huskies up in the wires.
Yeah, I just spotted it. It just popped up.
Yeah, I saw. He's kind of like, woo.
Any sandbars to land on?
Oh, plenty.
Yeah. Out there definitely are. Yeah.
I'm gonna go do a touch and go.
Just avoid the wet ones.
Yeah. Don't. Yeah, the water will make you have a bad day. Yeah, there's a lot of sandbars through here.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Oh wait, no, it's not real water.
No.
It's grass. It's bluegrass.
Suggestion of water.
Well, there is a strip of
You know,
Asobo water right down the middle of
Yeah.
this. But
Is that drinkable?
yeah.
oh yeah, I see that.
I'm gonna have to boil that. That's not potable water.
It's really just tap water.
There's bugs in it.
Yeah.
There's bear poo in it.
Wasn't expecting to chew.
Not
Whoa,
really.
good there. That's a hill, not
A little bit of a
sandbar.
wing strike there, Dark Wolf.
That's I
No,
kind of
it's
get
not on my
close
screen.
here, and I'm like, that's kind of bumpy. That's
Ah,
a little.
not this one. This one seems good.
That's
Not
a
on
little,
my screen, Regulus.
little bumpy.
High G's.
Let's see.
Oh, this isn't even a sandbar. This is like a beach.
Right.
It's massive.
Yeah.
Oh,
right.
that is careful of the water.
Yep.
That's right there. Hold on, let me not touch that.
There's a
yet.
power lines over
Who
here.
put these
Oh,
power
wait,
lines
there's a
right
bridge.
here?
Who
Was
put
there?
these power lines here?
Definitely a bridge.
The cars are driving underneath it.
You know, a bridge is what you make it.
Right.
A bridge too far?
Yep.
A bridge,
Bridge
too
too
deep.
low?
Yeah.
Bridges of Madison County?
A bridge too low or a bridge below?
They just
Bridge
do
too
it.
low.
They do it differently over here, guys. I mean, who are we to judge? You know.
I saw a
Their
bridge.
toilets, their
Well,
toilets even flush
well.
backwards.
Hang on a second. If it's a bridge too low, shouldn't we be in Australia? Because isn't that the land?
You
down
can
there?
make the bridge. The bridge is makeable.
Oh yeah, shit. I have to do it upside down.
Yeah, good idea. Good idea. I'm going for it.
Hold on. Yeah, that doesn't work that well.
I don't see it, but I'm over the trees here, so I gotta swing back out.
Oh,
I got a problem here. This cube mode don't want to work.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
water.
It
The wa-
was a bit fun, guys.
Uh-oh.
AK made it.
Oh, that's water. God.
Yeah.
You can't slew?
Nope.
Really?
Why?
Broke it.
Usually it's why.
Sure.
Yeah. Slew is Y. Default.
I can remember changing it. Let me see.
sometimes it just doesn't work. Like, issues with
Toggle
Some
slew
aircraft-
mode. Why? Huh.
Why do some of the pigs look so basic and far away?
I'm gonna land on the sandbar.
Oh, oh, there we go. This works. Magic.
Oh!
Whoa,
Should
Wolf.
I
Oh,
abort
that's
this?
kind of
I'm
sandbar.
not
That's
going to
Yep.
abort it. I made it.
Wolf made it.
Oh, I did not.
I did not make it.
I made
Wolf
that.
did.
Wolf
Dark
definitely
did.
I did not make it twice.
Dark Wolf is going around to actually try for it.
Yeah, that was not good.
I'm not sure if my tail fin is still there, but I haven't looked since I last clipped it, so we'll just assume I'm good.
Hopefully my
Down.
diversion detected. Would you?
Oh.
No, that is
No.
not. No.
Looks
No.
tight.
That one-
Well, I made it under, but I slammed into it. But
Yeah,
then
I
I
did that
rolled
too.
under it. I rolled under it. That's funny.
Please.
Whatever.
Who's flying the gray, white with red stripes, Kit Fox? Your flaps
I'm
are down.
grey and yellow.
That's a multiplayer sync thing.
Yeah, I think it's
Really?
Yeah.
Because I've seen people with flaps down and if they have gear down, even though they're not.
It's all about what this local sim bar is doing.
Let's see. All right. DN's going to the right. I'm going to the left. Picking the narrow valley.
Yeah, I'm going down with the wide one. It's a nice river to fly up there.
Yeah, what's off to the left? It's like right between the mountains, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm gonna try and do this one to the left here, I think.
Alright. I'm gonna join you on that one on the left.
Yeah, seen enough river.
Seen enough river now. Want some mountain goats?
Mountain bears.
Mountain bears.
Mountain vans?
Bears.
Mountain bears.
I don't think mountains grow bears.
Just ants and drop bears.
Nice trail on top of the mountain.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, let's see. We gotta get retrimmed here.
I'm trusting you to not have killed us in this valley.
One thing you'll have to learn about flying with us is never trust any of us.
That's right.
100%.
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna go to a different valley then. I'll see you later.
Not that
But
we
we won't-
lie, it's just that we kind of, I don't know, just enhance the truth.
We won't leave you behind, though.
That's the truth. Yep.
It's
Fake.
called exaggeration.
Improvisation.
That's it. I did that GCC drama. That's the one.
No, it's called optimism. I can certainly land there, and I have no doubt about that. Yeah.
It's like with my tail fin. It's still there. I haven't seen it, so I know it's there.
Okay.
I approve of this family.
We used to all sign a statement of release that we had to submit to Gigi when we were flying, just because he wasn't responsible for any crashes that took place.
Or the maintenance.
Or the maintenance, that's right.
Just see Lux like diving out of the sky.
Yeah, it's just a big toy, this thing. You can do anything with it. It's so much fun. Especially when you cannot overspeed a frame.
Right.
Yeah, don't
Usually
worry about damage.
Yeah. Usually I try to stay below 145-ish.
Yeah, I think that's where the barber pole starts in the stage 2 on the Kit Fox 145.
That's where the barber pole starts in the NX. Well, the gravel NX.
Starting to notice an ongoing theme with GG's mods.
It's okay. I asked them.
Opposing traffic.
Airframe limit 25 Gs or something. So go for it.
All right, let's.
That's what he said anyway. Yeah. That's my excuse anyway. She'll take 25 Gs.
If you believe hard enough, you can pull many Gs.
Indeed, that's it.
You know, Dragon, when you sent me those settings for the NVIDIA filters for color, it's like I'm flying a new sim. It's just awesome.
It really is.
What filter do you recommend?
I do color, detail, but I have them all set. Color, details, brightness, and contrast, but I can send you the custom settings for the slider settings.
So what does it do? What are you aiming for? Like realism or?
Yeah, I mean, the sim itself is pretty warm and gray, and so I just and it's a little bit soft, so I just sharpen up some of the details, bring more of the blue back into the sky, and get rid of that, almost looks like log footage.
Yeah, it's like haze, isn't it?
Yeah, so.
Grey haze.
Yeah.
Can you send me that too?
I'll just put it in photos.
Oh, cool. Thanks.
Yep.
Great, thank you.
I take it that only works in 2D. It won't work in VR, will it?
No, I don't think so. I wish. That'd be dope.
How is VR in Flight Sim? I haven't tried it yet.
If you don't have the GPU for it, it's kind of choppy.
I've got a 1660 Ti.
I don't know what that means.
What's that equivalent in the NVIDIA stuff?
I have no idea.
It was an NVIDIA card.
Yeah.
Oh, 1660 Ti. Okay,
Yeah.
I gotcha. Never mind. My bad. Yeah, that's probably not gonna.
I have a
do
1080. I have a 1080, and it sort of works.
Yeah, I've got a 2070 Super on a 6700K at 4.6. Not too bad. It's always a compromise, though.
Yeah.
Touch wood, it's been pretty smooth today.
If you want a flight simulator for VR, I recommend Aeroflight FS 2.
Yeah, that
one
was
works
a good shout. That works
beautifully
really
in VR.
Yeah.
X-Plane 11 was pretty good for me
That's good too.
with VR.
I mean that Dragons is amazing in VR.
It really
on my
is.
rig, really good.
Yeah, I mainly use VR and DCS over other sims.
Yeah.
Just seems to be smoothest for me there.
Yeah, Flight Sim 2020 is pretty demanding on the VR side, so I mean, you have to, even with really high-end cards, you got to kind of crank it down a little bit to get a smooth experience. I know it's gotten better since launch.
I mean, it's to be
but-
expected because it was a flight sim first,
Right.
VR second. So aiming at the bigger market, less people will use VR for that.
Yeah, I'm still running the Rift S as well, so that's not quite as demanding on the system. So
Well, that does a lot of the processing locally, though, doesn't it? On the headset itself, or how's that work?
no, it's all through the software. I think it's just the headset's just the headset type thing.
Sure.
It's
The,
not like the other Oculus where it runs
Quest,
it's off
yeah.
itself. Yeah, like the Quest.
Yeah,
It's
that's
not
the
like that.
Quest.
Gotcha.
I've got the CV1 because I'm old and haven't updated since, and I can't buy a Rift S new, and I really don't want Oculus anymore because I don't like the whole Facebook thing.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, I've just stopped updating.
Yeah, I'm just not. I think my next, I'm either going to go Vive or. see if I
Yeah,
can get Index.
I think they're working on a new Vive.
Yeah, it's more of a prosumer though, Vive.
And who just bought the? I don't remember the name of it. Who just got a new headset? Was it Tom or
It's Rocket. He's got
Rocket?
the,
Yeah.
The Arrow.
Vario. I guess that's supposed to be really good.
Well, we
Or
need
Vario.
We need Rocket to tell us. He had to reinstall his sim, didn't he?
Oh god.
Yeah.
What are you
Start climbing.
doing back there, Regulus?
Well, this may have been a mistake, so we're gonna have to do some climbing here.
Yeah, good shout on this valley.
Hey, listen.
That's nice. Nice where it
nice.
lasted.
It's really nice, yeah.
Technically,
I reckon if
we
you go
just
to the
keep
end, you can
going
come
I was
down.
quite enjoying that.
That's a hill. Ah!
I
There
got some
actually is
turbine
a.
power if you guys want some.
There actually was a
Yeah,
cut
alright,
back
Tom.
into the other valley back there, but I kind of overshot it a bit. So we're just gonna do a nice climb up the ridge here and hope for the best.
It's time to use that NOS.
Yeah, you're gonna need the NOS probably for this climb out.
Oh god, I was eating baked beans. That's a mountain.
Gravel's just powering out.
Yeah, the gravel has no problem with stuff like this.
Gravel digs its way out.
Yeah. Ooh,
Yeah.
Same.
little bumpy here at the
Plenty
top.
air there. You're only at 5,000 feet, so plenty
Oh.
bite.
I think I might run out of NOS before I make it.
A little bit of a downdraft at the top. Be aware of that. Oh wow, coming out over the top of that is just gorgeous.
I think I'm gonna do
Oh,
a touch
yeah.
and go off the top.
That's
just to
one
be
hell of a
safe.
sight.
Wow, that is quite the view.
Yeah.
I got this. Got this.
It's postcard quality.
Wow.
I
That's
made it.
awesome.
Bridge.
And
Is the snowy mountains where we're heading, or?
no, before then we're gonna be stopping down. Oh Jesus! Careful! There is some really bad turbulence over the top of that ridge there. That last ridge. That
Yeah,
was
I'm
quite
following
smooth.
DN.
That was real
It didn't
bad.
seem as if he got the same downdraft that I'm getting just now.
I'm holding on for dear life.
I'm having to make course corrections.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus, I'm bingo NOS as well.
Yeah, I just reached that over the top.
Oh, bridge too low.
Yep, now let's get to the other side of this ridge.
Yeah, you guys coming over that last one are gonna have fun. If you get the same same thing I did.
This river is stunning.
Yeah, it looks really nice.
Oh, there's a bridge down there.
Yeah, that one's, unless you
think
want
it's-
to pick up your pieces, it's pretty low.
Yeah. I've already
Yes.
crashed the bridge enough once today. I'm good.
I'm gonna give it a go.
So did you?
My I have.
Is that
my
even
pa-
a bridge?
My power isn't working.
Oh no.
Did you make it over, Regulus?
Ah,
Nope, not yet.
Oh god. Oh no.
The engine's ticking over. I just have no throttle.
Turns out was not a bridge.
Got fuel?
No, I do in the right wing. I don't anymore in the left.
That'll be a problem if you're on left tank.
Oh yeah, you need to swap over there.
The NX Cub does not have automatic feed.
Yep.
Now we tell him.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
You got to learn.
It'd be nice if they put labels on that tank switch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something a
Up
circle
is
thing.
up is left, forward is right. I think.
Yeah, I think
Yep.
you're right.
That is correct.
I was
Uh,
told there would be a
eventually, but
I'm
Yeah.
just gonna make a quick stop in this field. You know, just intended destination.
Right.
It's really
Oh, you-
runways anonymous here.
Yeah, right. You should have been able to glide it from the
Oh!
top of that.
What? Oh, there's a bit of terrain issue here with the fact that there's a little 90-degree lip
Little
in
lip.
the floor.
Yeah.
Oh, yep.
Yeah,
That'll
I just
happen.
put that. Hold on, let me just switch fuel tanks. Wasn't that?
That'll happen.
I don't even see this runway.
I'm pretty sure there is no runway here. I was told there'd be a
Here it
runway.
is.
Yeah, I was told there
I was-
would be a
I was
hard
told,
surface.
I was
That's
told
right.
there'd be a
I'm
runway.
getting airborne. We're all good. Nothing happened.
Yeah, if
I'm
you
up.
don't if you don't die at least once on these flights, you're not really trying.
I was enjoying the flight too much. I forgot fuel was a thing, and then I was confused as to why I wasn't going forwards anymore.
Why is
Seems
my
like-
engine not running?
Seems like someone pulled a dragon, and it wasn't me.
Yeah, and it wasn't you.
And only about 2 miles short of final destination.
Sounds about right to me.
It was an intended stop to take in the view.
Sure. That's what I always say.
Oh my god, I am literally 2 miles. That is. I did my best.
That's all you can ask for.
I was just unaware that it didn't have a auto switch.
Oh, the buzz of a turboprop right in my left ear.
Yeah.
tiny ass turbine.
So peaceful.
Well, I tell you what,
Till the
this
Kodiak comes in.
is quite the picturesque little valley here that we are in.
Yeah.
Oh yes. So how many legs is New Zealand gonna be? Did Rock mention anything or?
No idea.
Oh.
Starting quite in the middle here. Imagine it's like
Yeah, we'll probably work our way back
Look,
down
yeah.
south. Would be my
like
guess.
all the way around on the west coast and
Yeah.
hop north. And then what is that? C-17 ride, or are we gonna hop? Oh,
We
could
gotta
hop
hop.
islands. I mean, it's not a very interesting flight, but we could do it.
How far is it?
I made it! Woo!
Let's say that would be 700 miles at least
Oh, yeah, well,
from our current location. Yeah, it's a bit uneventful.
I heard someone screenshot.
Yeah, so
Come on, Regulus. Don't let that mountain beat you.
You got this! So close.
Really?
I take you out in NOS.
Yeah.
Just crawl up the mountain, you got it.
He used the. I'm pretty sure he used the stock. And I, not NX.
Yeah, I did.
Oh,
Stop using the stock
Oh.
ones. Use the gravel mods, because actually, it's like the NX one is more realistic. Except that it has NOS.
Except that it has NOS. It's not real.
It's not real. It has NOS. It's not real. But somebody could theoretically install NOS
Yep.
on an aircraft
It's
engine.
not an impossibility.
If you like to
I've seen an airplane with NOS in it.
If you like the Tail Dragger X-Cup, you can also go for the Bush League mod, which is also great.
There's a lot of fun river hugging here.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
There's a lot.
I'd love to get a Kit Fox with the older engine in it. Whatever it was, not the 915.
I see lights in the distance.
So I just
Made
posted
it
a
over.
comparison.
There
I
it
just
is,
posted a
yeah.
comparison photo in Photos of what it looks like with reshade on and off. So if you want what that looks like, then I'll post the
Yeah, do. Okay, Regulus, now you dead stick all the way here.
Yeah.
All right. You challenged me.
Uh-oh.
Bring it on home. That way we can all critique your landing.
No pressure. No
pressure.
Well, that is not where I stopped. What is the airfield that we stopped at here?
How did you get those name tags instead of the?
Oh, that's the who the hell does that?
That is the UI mugs.
Yeah, Mugs mod.
Mugs mod.
UI mod. It's really good. Just for slimming up things so you don't have those big black bars or whatever, taking up
Yeah.
a bunch of unnecessary room.
And this is actually not even the updated version. There's a new version of it that's been updated.
Yeah, the updated version is, well, the name tags appear and disappear instantaneously instead of like taking forever to come back after you get rid of them.
Yeah.
What is this? What is this airfield that we were at? Let's see. NZ0001. NZPL. I wonder if that'll show up on there.
Mesopotamia.
Yeah, my Volanta did not record that very well. NZPL. Does not come up in Volanta.
Here it comes.
Here he comes.
Woo!
Here we go. Fixed.
Come on.
Ah, there you go.
Welcome.
Yeah, rate like 2
Good job.
Woo!
Woohoo!
That was the best landing I've had so far.
Yeah.
I don't know it's over.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Get that.
They come down.
You haven't got much runway left.
Yeah. Yeah, the rest of New Zealand. That's it.
Yeah. The rest
Yeah.
of New Zealand.
You have
Alright.
until you reach that mountain on the other side.
I posted those realism settings. Just gotta
Oh,
go
thanks.
hit Alt F3
Alright.
and then add those three in that order, and then change.
Okay, I'm
some of
stopped.
those settings.
Yep. Cool. All right, guys. Well, good flight.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
It
a
was
fun
great.
one.
Thank you all.
Good
It was
one.
fun.
We will
Brilliant
see you all.
first flying experience.
Yeah,
week.
welcome again, man.
Yeah,
We'll
alright.
see everybody. See everybody next week.
Alrighty.
See ya.
See you
Good
next
week.
week.
There, y'all.
Take care, everyone.
All right,
Have a good
one.
one.
Catch you later.
Take care, everyone.
Yep. See
I'll
you
make it.
guys.
All right.